If you have come off of an antidepressant in the past or are currently tapering off of one and experienced really crazy side effects, then this article from Brooke Siem, she's the author of May Cause Side Effects, might make it all make sense. So when people are talking about tapering off of antidepressants, the safest way that we know how to do so currently in today's age is following this hyperbolic taper. We understand that these antidepressants, they don't work in a linear capacity. But even if you are following this hyperbolic curve with your taper and you're going slow and you're doing holds when you need to and you're still experiencing crazy withdrawal symptoms, then what Brooke really unpacks in this Substack is so important for you to understand. Essentially what she's trying to unpack here is this theory around how the way that antidepressants work and in tapering off of antidepressants go beyond just the serotonin effect on the brain. Now, I know that looking at this flowchart is likely overwhelming, but let me break it down for you. So what she's saying is there is this S1 activation, the sigma-1 activation. It's a receptor that sits really close to the cell, the mitochondria in the cell. And if you've taken any kind of a science class in your lifetime, you probably recognize the mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell. And this is important. The S1 receptor site actually allows and controls how much serotonin is able to get into these cells for us to be able to utilize. And we've always known that different antidepressants function differently on everybody's brain. But what's more interesting is that each antidepressant has a different capacity for how much S1 it activates. So for example, you can see over here, Luvox and Zoloft, high S1 activation. Paxil over here though, not a whole lot going on. And so what she's trying to showcase over here is that for those on Luvox or Zoloft, there's obviously the component of withdrawal at stake. S1 also is what is controlling basically the amount of serotonin that can go into the cell, but also to come out of the cell as well. And this is crucial because serotonin is a key player in how well our cells can respond to oxygen. So if that system gets disrupted, you're going to experience brain fog, you're going to have headaches, you're going to have fatigue. And this also gets me thinking about there's this large growing population of folks who are also coming off of antidepressants that are experiencing symptoms of POTS. You know, they're air hungry, their energy, it just tanks throughout the day, their heartbeat is completely irregular. And so, I don't know, this whole thing, this whole theory really just is piquing my interest because it's connecting a lot of dots that otherwise weren't getting connected before. So anyway, I really encourage you to take the time to go to Brooke Siem's Substack and take a peek at this article because this video just scratches the surface on the incredible information that she has pulled together from one of the leading researchers in the field, and it's worth the time and energy to really unpack and digest yourself. But the key takeaway here is this, is that antidepressant withdrawal is going to be different for every single person given their genetics. Genetics matter, so that's going to influence one person's experience versus another. But we also understand that SSRIs are not interchangeable, okay? They are not the same animal from one to the next. Each one has its own unique ability to manipulate specific functions in the body as well, and this is going to show up as different sets of withdrawal symptoms as you are coming off of this antidepressant. So be kind and gentle with yourself. Know that we are still learning. This is a science that is evolving continuously. And that's why so many of these different antidepressants require different tapering strategies. So this is why there are no one-size-fits-all approaches.